Hello, good morning. Thanks for joining us for Search in the Cities Facebook Live. We have changed our time to 11 a.m. So we're doing this every other Thursday on 11 at 11 a.m. So if you would like to join us next time, I'll tell you when that date will be, which will be in 2 weeks from now on Thursday at 11 a.m. I am Christine. I am the owner of Search in the City, which is a small business here in Raleigh, North Carolina. And we create scavenger hunts for groups of people to have a fun day and to learn about your city and to learn about yourself. So that's what we do here at Search in the City. Now, the next thing I want to talk about in our Facebook Live is I just want to do a reflection on what's been going on for the last couple of weeks in our country. There's been a lot going on with George Floyd's death, to the protests, to the riots, to now talks of defunding the police. So there's lots of going on, lots of change happening, and I think right now is the time for self reflection. And once you have that self reflection for some change, Search in the City talks more about this in their Facebook posts they made earlier last week. And you can read up more about how we feel about this situation and where we stand on this situation. If please look into that if you're interested. And I'm not going to go through that whole post, but I do just want to say that a large part of that post was self reflection, that we need to, as a community and individually first, ask ourselves some hard questions and be truthful to ourselves. And if we don't like the answers to those hard questions we ask ourselves, then we need to change that. We need to start making steps in order to change that and be the person that we want to be. And sometimes that doesn't always match up. So, again, it's time for self reflection. And then, if you can reflect and make changes to yourself to become the person that you want to be, then that's going to affect your community, which then is going to affect your city and then your country and so on and so forth. So please take the time to read that if you would like to. Also, go and do what you feel is right and necessary at this time. One of those things may be donating. You can donate to Black Lives Matter, the ACLU. Something I found out just about today is there is a Black Lives Matter YouTube streaming that is free as long as you have, you know, a computer and internet and whatnot. Nothing's free, they say, right? But you can go on there and you can just let it stream. And the longer you let it stream, the more they're going to raise money for Black Lives Matter. I do want to just let you know because I wanted to check it out before I shared it with all of you. I'm all about checking what you promote. And it is a stream of hip hop music, which I love hip hop music. And you, there's no video or anything like that, but you just let it stream. And some of the songs seem to be censored and some did not. So just be aware of that and what is appropriate in your household. So, I do want to talk about, I did want to talk about that. And again, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to do that. This is the time when people need to be communicating with each other. So, what's new with Search in the City? We have still our indoor scavenger hunts on Tuesdays, so check those out. They are on Facebook. So what you do is I'll give you, or Search in the City will give you 3 things to go find around your house, and then you can take a picture of it or a video of it and then submit that in the comments of that post. And whoever the first person is that posts it in time will get a shout out in the next Facebook Live. So make sure to check that out and participate. It's something fun and quick to do on a Tuesday. The bulk of this Facebook Live is going to be about our car scavenger hunt, the Raleigh edition. So to get started is you need to go to Search in the City's website. I'll put a link in the comments after the video where you need to exactly go to find all the information about that. And you can also join our Facebook event page, which I'll also put a link in the comments here. That will give you all the first up-to-date information. What is it? So you get your family together and go on a scavenger hunt. You can do from the comfort of your car. In light of COVID-19, we wanted to give families an opportunity to still do something fun and do a scavenger hunt, because that's what we do here at Search in the City, and to get out and learn about your city, which is what we strive for, and learn about you and your family and how you function as a unit when you go do a scavenger hunt together. When is it? All summer long. So our plan is to have it up. It is up right now, and it will go till the end of August, maybe longer than that, depending on what feedback we're getting. So it's up there for a while. You have plenty of time to go out and do the scavenger hunt. How much is it? It's free. If you enjoy the scavenger hunt, you can give a donation on PayPal at Christine@searchinthecity.co. I'll put a link in the comments to that. So again, if you enjoy it, it's not obligatory. You're not obligated to give a donation, but if you feel like you want to, we would definitely greatly appreciate it. Can you do it if you live in another state? You can if you come up to Raleigh. It is a scavenger hunt specific to Raleigh and places in Raleigh, so it is going to be very difficult to do if you do not live in Raleigh, or if you're not in Raleigh, I should say. How do you get started? So first, you want to go to our website. Again, I'll put that in the comments. And then you also want to fill out our waiver, which I will also put in the comments. You can find that on our webpage as well. Then you want to read through all the directions and the information on the website. And when you are ready to do the scavenger hunt, you're going to click the purple button near the top of the page that says Raleigh Car Scavenger Hunt. And it'll open up into a PDF that you can download to your phone. I would say to your phone, because I don't foresee people bring their laptops into their car and doing this car scavenger hunt. So download it to your phone, and then and you don't have to download it. You could just open it again when you're in your car, I guess. So you can either pre-plan to do this scavenger hunt if you want. Before you get in the car, you can look at all the clues and say, okay, let's look up where all these things are and what they are and all that. Or you can just jump in your car and start going. I suggest jumping in your car and start going safely, of course, because I have put the clues in such a way that it makes sense in the order that they already are in. So I wanted to alleviate people from going like from point A and then going way across town to point B and then going way back towards where they were in the first place. So I did try to make the clues in such an order that it makes sense and you're not going to do a lot of extra driving. So that's why I say leave it more of a surprise of where you're going to go next to next to next. Now, if you're like, no, I would rather know exactly where I'm going beforehand, that's fine. You can do that as well. So I also want to say a disclaimer. In light of what's been going on of late, Search in the City has tweaked the scavenger hunt a little bit. We have taken away 2 of the sites, and we are going to replace them with 1 or 2 other sites. So right now you can access the scavenger hunt on our website. It's just a shortened version right now. It's only 9 locations instead of hopefully being 10 or 11 locations. So check that out. We hope to have the new locations on there by Saturday. So if you're dying to go out on a rainy day like today, you can just know that it's going to be a shortened version. So, what is the hunt going to be like? You're going to figure out location clues. You're going to go to that destination. If you feel up for the challenge, you're going to do the optional task that is associated with that location. Some of the optional tasks will involve finding words. Those are the word finds. Some will involve taking pictures, and others will involve taking video. When you complete the scavenger hunt, you can go to Search in the City's website. Again, I'll put that in the link or in the comments. And you're going to put those words into a form that you'll find on our website, and you're going to submit those words that you found. And then you can also email Search in the City your pictures and your videos. And well, we'll get to what I'm going to do with those in just a bit. How long does the hunt take? It takes, right now with the 9 clues, it's probably going to take an hour. Once I add in 1 or more 2 clues, it's going to take an hour and 15 minutes, I would say. Now, this next part has changed from the last time I did a Facebook Live, and this is about the fun part, the prizes. So, participants who correctly complete and submit all word finds by the last day of the month will be entered into a drawing. So, for example, we're in June right now. If you correctly complete all word finds by June 30th, which is the last day in June, and you submit them and they're correct, then you'll be entered in the drawing that's going to happen on July 1st. I'll take all the people who entered, and then one entry will be randomly selected, or team, because you can enter as a team as well. And that person or team will receive a gift card. It's not going to be, just to clarify, it's not going to be one gift card per person on the team. It's just one gift card for either the person that enters or the team that enters. So again, only one entry per person or team per month will be submitted into the drawing. So if, let's say, you do the scavenger hunt several times, or you just enter a bunch of times, we're only going to take one of those entries and put them into the drawing. Also, if you want to do the scavenger hunt again in July, first I would recheck to make sure it hasn't changed at all, and then you could submit again in July and then in August. That's totally fine. Search in the City will also be giving shout outs to all participants who correctly complete and submit all word finds on Facebook Live. So on the next Facebook Live, let's say you do the scavenger hunt between now and then, and you get them all correct, then you're going to hear your name on this Facebook Live. So that's a fun little shout out for you. In addition, I talked about doing pictures and videos during the scavenger hunt. So those you can share with Search in the City through my email, and that's all on the website, all that information. And then your pictures and video may get some recognition on our social media platforms, so you'll become slightly famous in that respect. I do want to let you know, though, and this part's very important, you cannot win if you have not signed our waiver. All right, the waiver keeps you safe, keeps us safe. It lets you know what you need to do that is going to keep you safe on the scavenger hunt. So please make sure you sign that waiver. Again, if you don't sign it, then you do not get to be entered in the drawing, even if you get all the answers correct. So make sure to sign that waiver first and then do the hunt. And make sure also that you use the same email address as you do on the waiver, as you do on your entry form. That's how we know, oh, this person, this is their waiver. Oh, this is their entry form. So just make sure to do that. And that is all the things I wanted to discuss about the car scavenger hunt. If you have any more questions or comments about the car scavenger hunt, please feel free to comment in this video or reach out to me through Messenger, or you can comment in the Facebook events page. So there's a lot of ways to contact me if you still have questions or comments about the car scavenger hunt. And I hope you participate. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have done the scavenger hunt 3 times myself. My husband's done it 1 time. So it's a lot of fun, so check that out. Some other upcoming things for Search in the City. Speaking of the car scavenger hunt, we are going to design one for Cary next, and then Durham after that. So there are going to be some other ones around this area that you can check out. So now, next thing, another thing we're going to get into is another internet scavenger hunt. I got a lot of great feedback about that one. So we're going to do another one hopefully in June. So I know June's already getting away from us, but hopefully sometime near the middle or end of June, you're going to see another internet scavenger hunt that you can do. And we'll talk more about that when that time gets closer. I would like to do something new this time called the Small Business Spotlight. So I'm a small business, and there are other great small businesses in the Triangle, and I just want to spotlight one of them each time I do a Facebook Live. This time I would like to spotlight Good Favor Design Company, and I'll put a link in the comments below about them. So Good Favor Design Company is a graphic design company. They actually designed my Search in the City logos, and they did my branding. So I really appreciate what they do, and they've done lots of work for companies all around the Triangle. So if you check out their website, you'll probably recognize at least one logo or business that they've done work for. So check them out. If you're a small business and you're looking for design work, definitely look into them. They're a great company. So check Good Favor Design Company out. In closing, I just want to say our next Facebook Live will be on Thursday, June 25th at 11 a.m. That's our new time. So don't tune in at 10 o'clock, which was the old time. And thanks for tuning in. Have a great week. Check out that car scavenger hunt. Submit your answers, and hopefully I'll have some people to shout out next time on the Facebook Live. So thanks for tuning in, and cheers.